EDS is no longer considered a diagnosis for me. It's weird saying that I don't have EDS because I've identified with EDS for over 3 years now. Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. Today's a new day full of new blessings, and this is my genetics appointment update. And as you can see by my title, it was pretty crazy. EDS is no longer considered a diagnosis for me. I told you guys on my last vlog that I was going to vlog the day, but I woke up and I was just not feeling well and I was very tired, and the appointment itself was just kind of overwhelming and information overload, so I did not feel like vlogging, so I just wanted to make this video to come on and update you guys. So I was diagnosed with EDS the same day that I was diagnosed with POTS over 3 years ago, and it was by the same doctor. This doctor is the best POTS specialist on the East Coast. He also is extremely knowledgeable about EDS, so we fully trusted his diagnosis. And honestly, when he did diagnose me, I didn't know much about EDS at the time to really question it at all, since there is no genetic testing for Sassy needed some attention, so here she is. Say hi, Sassy. Okay. He diagnosed me with hypermobility EDS, and since there's no genetic mutation for that, there is no actual physical proof of having it or not. It's just one doctor's opinion versus the other. So he diagnosed me with EDS. I think with my personal set of symptoms, I could be either diagnosed with hypermobility EDS or not diagnosed. I could go either way. After he diagnosed me with EDS, every other doctor that I saw after that was like, no, you don't have EDS. But the reason I didn't believe those doctors is because they did not explain why they don't think I have EDS, and they just told me and completely dismissed me. And so that's why I did not believe them, and I still continued to think that I did have EDS. So fast forward, we go to my genetics appointment today. She's already taken all of my family and personal history, and we're doing the physical exam, and she's doing all the hypermobility testing for EDS, like bending your fingers backwards, seeing if you can touch the floor with your hands. And I already knew that I was not hypermobile hardly at all. And she was like, you don't have EDS. You're not hypermobile whatsoever, except for in my pinkies. And she explained it though. She was like, the reason I don't believe you have EDS is because you're not hypermobile and you don't have a lot of the other external EDS symptoms. And I figured if 3 or 4 different doctors are telling me that they don't believe I have EDS, and only one doctor is telling me that I do have EDS, I think it's safe to go with the 3 or 4 other doctors over here saying that I don't have it. So I'm still kind of 90-10. I'm 90% on board with saying that I don't have EDS. The reason I'm still 10% on board is that EDS was like a puzzle piece that finished the puzzle and connected everything together. And now that you're taking EDS away, there are a whole bunch of scattered pieces that don't fit in anymore. Like my joint pain. I don't know why I get joint pain if I don't have EDS. I don't know why I have easy bruising. I don't know why I have weird reactions to anesthesia. Of course, all of these things can be explained by other things, but EDS kind of just brought them all together. So that's why I'm still 10% on the side of there's a possibility I do have EDS still. And this doctor even said, she's like, there are people who have EDS that are not hypermobile, but I just don't think you're one of those people. So I personally, unless there is further testing for hypermobility EDS down the road, I am personally going to be taking EDS off of my diagnosis list. So yeah, that was crazy, first of all. It's weird saying that I don't have EDS because I've identified with EDS for over 3 years now, and it's just very weird. It's very weird. But anyways, not to make this video too long, so the rest of my appointment, we talked about some other different types of things. We were discussing a glycerin storage disease that affects my muscles, but after looking into it, We don't think that's what I have. So there's something else going on with my muscles that we need to look into. We also discussed a couple other genetic mutations and how they were affecting my health. This doctor has referred me to a rheumatoidologist or a rheumatologist. However you say it, she referred me to that kind of doctor to discuss my joint pain. And since my joint pain can't be explained by EDS anymore, why am I having all this joint pain? POTS, as far as I know, POTS does not cause the type of joint pain that I'm having. So that is a big mystery now that the EDS diagnosis is out of the picture. So I'll be seeing a rheumatologist. And yeah, the good thing about nothing really coming out of this genetics appointment is that this is going to force my other 2 doctors I have to actually do something about my debilitating symptoms that I've been having. My other 2 doctors have kind of been dragging their feet this whole year and just been telling me that I need to get in to see a geneticist to discuss possible genetic mutations, and they want nothing to do with me until I get my genetics worked out. But now, and I actually have appointments with these 2 doctors this month later on, so now I can go to them and say there's nothing wrong with my genetics that we know of that's affecting my health right now, so you guys need to do something about this. So that is the positive thing. The other thing, obviously, since EDS is a genetic condition, that means that I do not have a genetic condition that I need to worry about for the future. That also includes thinking about children in the future. So yes, I know that was a really quick video and that was probably a mouthful for those of you who are not immersed in the chronic illness world, but thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this video. I have my cardiology appointment on Monday, and Sassy is calling me to go play with her, so I gotta go. But again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!